Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, the Jays find themselves in a hole after losing Game 1 of the World Series against the Milwaukee Brewers. So they'll try and tie the series up for Game 2 as they send Yoshinobu Yamamoto to the mound to go up against Jack Flaherty. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now, and here is John Martinez. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save! Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a right-hander deals. That's to third. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. First and second. No outs. Chorio getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Martinez, the lead runner at second. Ortiz on at first with nobody out. That misses, and it's 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Michael Toglia. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Jimenez, throw to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Jack Flaherty.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boo. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Lawrence Butler. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. That was somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Grounder might be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. And that's two. Here comes Bryce Harper.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire
Suzuki brings it in for the third out. Game 2 of the World Series. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Zach Geloff now at the plate. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Batting 8,
Two outs, bases empty.
Mitchell.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Two outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next for Toronto, Gabriel Moreno. Just missed.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A two-run homer. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. This is Bryson Stott. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, left field. Chourio coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Brandon Valenzuela. In the air to left down the line. And there's one down. So the lineup flips
now
over.
Number
Next
32.
is the designated hitter, John Martinez. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Joseph Ortiz.
And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now that
Adley
is
Rutschman
catcher,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Rutschman.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Textbook
that is
back
the
control
first
right there.
baseman,
Got a pitch on the outside,
Harper.
saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Bryce Harper. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Now batting left fielder.
Now here is Anthony Santander. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Here comes Rutschman around 3rd. Relay throw home. Safe. In comes the run from 2nd. And it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now it's Dalton
Varsho.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 2 of the World Series. Here comes a 3-2. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th.
Left
Leading
fielder,
off,
Jackson
Chorio.
Chorio.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just off the inside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Milwaukee, first
Michael
baseman,
Tolio up now for the Brewers.
So I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So man aboard next for Milwaukee, C.J. Abrams. Man at first, 1 away. Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pickoff throw. Abrams dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Abrams off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Struck him out looking. Back here at Rogers Center, down the third baseman, David Fry.
Third baseman, David Fry.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bryson Stott.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
2
second
outs, base is
baseman.
empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Now he breaks his bat. Ortiz throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Game 2 of the World Series. Up now for Milwaukee, Zach Geloff. Now one missed.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next
Garrett Mitchell
Milwaukee,
up now for the
center fielder,
Brewers.
Garrett Mitchell.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2 of the World Series. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Now pitching.
Zach Jackson will take over here.
Number
Still
61.
pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 out. Runner at second. Brandon Valenzuela digs in now. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And it goes just foul. On a line out towards center. 2 down. And now the DH, John Martinez. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ouch.
Timeout. That ball hit him.
Joseph
Now batting,
Ortiz
third
will hit
baseman,
next.
Joseph Ortiz.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And they'll do it again.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good job
Now
getting the
batting,
foot
left
down so he
fielder,
could catch it
Jackson
out front and
Chourio.
pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Lucas Gilbert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams do that to me.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That's a ball. Ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Mitchell gets under it, and there's one down. So Harper stands in.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Butler, the base runner at first with one out. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Anthony Santander. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one moves his feet. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mitchell takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You get everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So a man at first. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now here is Seiya Suzuki.
Right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
No, that's
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Bowden Francis taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next for the Brewers, Zach Gallo.
Zach Gallo.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's down and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that gets down for a base hit. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
On to Jimenez, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, David Fry.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for
And
the
that's for
Blue
Toronto.
Jays,
Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Tolia steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, 3-2 now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is it.
Runner on the move. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Now batting.
So digging in, John Martinez. This one in the air, right field. Butler on the move. Into the dive, and he got it.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Out to short. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Milwaukee,
now, Tyler Ferguson.
number 47.
Here's the Toronto
Leading
catcher,
off
Adley
for the
Rutschman.
Jays, catcher Adley Rutschman.
That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Mitchell going after it. He's got it. One down. Here is Bryce
Now batting,
Harper.
the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and Harper down on
Up
strikes.
next for the Blue
2
Jays,
outs, bases
left
empty.
fielder
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. That's down and in, a slider missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hauls it in to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th.
Leading
Up
off
now
for
for
the
Milwaukee,
Brewers, left fielder
Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman hauls it in for the out. One away. Michael Tolia up now for the Brewers. The Jays leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Butler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. That one not close. 2-1. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 2 of the World Series. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Pitch was away,
Now
and he did
batting,
exactly
right
what you're supposed to
fielder,
do with it.
Suzuki.
Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So runner at second, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki up now for the Brewers. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Abner
Abner
Uribe.
Uribe.
And now to the
Leading
plate,
off
here's the
for
Toronto DH, Gabriel
Designated
Moreno.
hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Dalton Varsho,
Dalton
the next to hit.
Varsho.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
The next offering misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Just a
Now
good hit
batting,
behind
third
third right there.
baseman,
That's a
David
really tough play for a third
Hahn.
baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now 2-1. That one ripped right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him looking. 2 gone. And now for the
Now
Jays,
batting,
Andres
second
Jimenez.
baseman, Andres
Varsho, the
Jimenez.
runner at third. Fry on at second with 2 down.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one almost got him. Hard hit to third. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 19, Mason Miller.
Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for
Zach
the Brewers,
Geloff.
second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Stop. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the
Now
Brewers.
batting, the center
That's a
fielder,
really nice
Garrett
play,
Mitchell.
ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Some high cheese for strike 3. So
Now
they're
batting,
down to their final
catcher,
out. Here's the
Brandon
Brewers catcher
Valenzuela.
now, Brandon Valenzuela.
One ball,
Miller is just one strike away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays salvage game 2 here at home to even this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And a dominant win for the Jays to tie the series up. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they score 6 runs on 10 hits, 3 walks, strike out 8 times. Santander, Harper, Moreno, Fry hit doubles. Stott, Varsho hit the home runs. Santander, Stott, and Varsho get the RBIs. For the pitching, it's Zach Jackson with the win. And as a team, they give up 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 10. And once again, with the win, the series is now tied at 1 apiece. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as we head to Milwaukee for Game 3 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers.